It's All-Stars time! Welcome to episode 9B. Last time, our 9 alive contestants sent 19 responses to the prompt, "You're writing a biography. What's special about it?" This could have been a biography about yourself, about a specific other person, or an unspecific other person. It was up to the contestants' choice. I'd posted team counts, but the bot's dead right now, so nobody's been able to change teams in the last few days. This round, 26 voters cast 52 votes. Thanks go out to Mini Panga Dave, J-Poms, Wyatt, Burrito Burger, Conspicuous Piggy, Izzy, Wyatt, Vortex83, Itiyoti, Ender, Shiganaga, Lay Unicorn, Gizmo28128, Arcadia, Leia Rose, Site Director Solok Sakure, Xeon Z, Ali WR, Razor Force 21, Bandit, Plasmic Trojan, Fonda1515, The Name's H, Sergeant Snivy, Foxy, and Random Gamer 123 for voting. Somehow, we managed to match last round's vote per response count, which is honestly insane. It's time for results! Site Director Solok Sakure won last round, so he submitted 3 responses to the prompt, the highest of which was, "It's a large pamphlet that unfolds into a lifelong timeline." Remember last episode when I said I hoped my unprecedented quick release of the episode would throw someone off when they were planning to edit past the deadline? Well, that actually happened to nerds, so get wrecked. Anyway, I like the creative thinking behind this. It's a great idea, but was it a great response? %61.97%. Probably not enough for a prize, but he's likely safe. Sergeant Snivy is next. His higher scoring response was, "It only cites biased news articles and uneducated YouTube comments." This was one of my personal favorites, just because of its comedy. How will it do? %41.03%. That is over 6% lower than Tot's dying score last round. Uh-oh. Conspicuous Piggy is up next, and he submitted, "There's multiple endings. Friends and family can influence what's canon." Interesting idea. I'd have to say, I liked his second response a lot better than this one, but this response is still pretty clever in a different way. Did that fare well with the voters? %54.27% is enough to be safe. Izzy is next, and they submitted, "It's a comic strip helping readers visualize the biography's life." Uh-oh, Google Docs is giving me a squiggly line below that word for some reason. Anyway, this is also a pretty good idea in my opinion. %61.97% gives Izzy the same score as Nerd, but a lower standard deviation gives them the current lead. Since ties can affect prizes, we might be seeing a peculiar occurrence of 2 people receiving the triple response prize for next round, if no one places above them, that is. Wyatt's up next with the response, "It's written in cipher where the solution's revealed after death." This would work well for the biography of a famous cryptographer or something. Why reveal the solution though? It'd be a cool final challenge someone could leave for their fans after they die. %52.14% is enough for safety. Our efficiency champion lives on. Up next is Lay Unicorn, who submitted, "Dedicated to the Prophet Muhammad, it's written right to left." Well, if it's in English, good luck reading an entire book like that. How will it do? %47.01% isn't good by all means, but it still makes uni safe. Up next is Plasmic Trojan, who submitted, "Everything's intentionally vague, so Hollywood adaptations have room for interpretation." Good idea for a biography on an author who likes to leave things vague, for example. But I feel like Hollywood adaptations wouldn't just pull from someone's biography, so you might not accomplish 100% of what you're looking for. %57.26% is a good score. Up next is Mini Panga Dave, who submitted, "My biography about Helen Keller is ironically written entirely in Braille." I don't know who this is, but Trojan said this response was, quote-unquote, mean-spirited, so that means you die, right? Nope, not at all. Dave gets 54.27%. Now we've reached the sudden death zone. The contestant leaving us in 9th place will either be Sergeant Snivy, who has not yet been declared safe, or Itioti, who has not yet been declared anything. Last round scraper Itioti submitted, "For historical accuracy, my Shakespeare biography is written entirely in verse." A fairly good idea that brings back horrifying memories of studying Shakespeare in English class. Who will take the one remaining safe spot into the next round? Only time will tell. And that wasn't much time at all. Itioti wins the round with 70.09%. Unfortunately, this means we have to say farewell to Sergeant Snivy. Your journey through this season was particularly interesting. Despite being a powerhouse in TWOWs elsewhere, you started off near the bottom and got the efficiency champion role fairly quickly, which was surprisingly uncharacteristic of you. You didn't seem to mind, however, still managing to survive with a few good placements too. Then, after nearly dying in round 6, you decided you didn't want to be the efficiency champion anymore, as you said on the server, and proceeded to get 2 silver medals in a row. You were able to lose the efficiency champion role to Wyatt, but sadly weren't able to live for much longer. If only you had placed 1 spot higher last round, then maybe this would have played out differently. Regardless, congrats on 9th place. Here's the full leaderboard for this round. Fun fact, my filler response would have actually won if it weren't for the fact that I'm not allowed to vote, and thus couldn't have given it the boost from a first place vote. Relative ranks. Site director Salak Sakure maintains a sizable but slightly smaller lead on 2nd place Itioti. Wyatt is still efficient and consistent, being behind 2 eliminated contestants. He's also the last contestant alive not to have received a prize, but shockingly, after so many rounds of having it, Dave actually loses Wildest Survivor to Itioti. Mentions time. The lead that he who shall not be mentioned has over 2nd place is pretty insane. Here were this round's predictions. With an average of 14.16% for all the correct predictions, we finally beat pure randomness. Woohoo! Now, here are the predictions for round 10. Itioti has the highest chance of winning next round, while Le Unicorn has the highest chance of dying. Itioti is also now the first contestant to win 4 rounds. Incredible! Here are the ranks after every vote. Nothing interesting is here. Now here are the percentiles. I included my filler response here, so you can see that it was actually winning for a good portion of the voting period. And here's the Sheets version. Time for the next prompt. The 10th prompt of All-Stars is, nursing homes are boring. The elderly that live there basically do nothing all day. What's something you could add to make their experience more interesting? Your deadline is September 15th, 2019 at 22:30 UTC. Just like last round, 1 contestant will prize and 1 will die. Good luck, everyone!